Resistance is futile. Gotcha! In pursuit. The pleasure's all yours. A preemptive strike. I'll spark the battle! Enemy suspects me 6. I'll pay. Don't be careful! Remember to smile! Press the attack. Waste of time. Wait. In pursuit. Surrender. Press the attack. Weak spot located. This won't hurt much. I'll press the battle. Ready for a fiery scene. I'll eat everything. Such provocations don't go unanswered. In pursuit. Seems my weapon. Surrender. Press the attack. Victorian just getting started. Now's our chance. Mind and body.
The main issue with the Unknown Corruption complex was tracking which leg to dismantle, since it's the only way to get performance points. Most of its attacks can't be parried with a defensive assist, and its AoE attacks have deceptive coverage, often hitting you when you least expect it. Despite the encounter leaning heavily on the standard crit-based teams, I decided to use a disorder comp and focused on launching an ultimate rotation early, then building decibels for another before the boss gets stunned. Since the boss gives you less opportunities to parry with a defensive assist, I figured you can perfect dodge by timing a character switch just as it attacks for a fluid swap. And if you're a real psycho, you can even prime Unagi's parry and then do a perfect dodge with the switch character button. When the first tail slam hits, it is usually followed up by up to 2 more, after which the boss would do a spin attack that throws you off which leg you're focusing on. Shock or corrupt it and it will not go through with its attack chain. Once staggered, the boss can be impaired by focusing on the main body. With enough damage, you can even pull off 2 impairs. I've managed to pull it off before, but it's inconsistent, so getting one off is okay. That's it for the Unknown Corruption complex. Next up, Sacrifice Bringer. Tara!
on my blade. Dedicated to the world. The cold is silent. You overpowered. Ours. No forgiveness.
Even with Miyabi in the lineup, the encounter with Sacrifice Bringer can feel sluggish without Yanagi's on-demand disorder. The issue is that Fallen Frost stacks build much lower on Miyabi alone. Still, compared to the other two encounters this season, this one stood out as the easiest for me, thanks to how I could lean on Miyabi. This encounter was trivialized by Miyabi's absurd damage, which I capitalized on by buffing her even more with both Astra and Sukaku. That said, I still had to monitor my resources, making sure I had enough to burst through Bringer's I mode. The only thing I had to worry about with this composition was making sure Miyabi had Sukaku's enhanced buff active before doing anything major, like using her 6-stacked Fallen Frost Shimotsuki or her Lingering Snow. Lastly, due to the long animation of Miyabi's 6-stacked Fallen Frost Shimotsuki, be sure to switch out to another agent to do something else to maximize your damage. That's it for Sacrifice Bringer. Now finally, the Corrupted Overlord, Pompeii. Tara!
I'll take over now. Take cover! Removing threat. Either let me help out once in a while. Nothing reaches my defense. Direct hit. Heads up. Nothing slips through my defense. A beautiful shooting star! I won't budge! Then one stab! Continue. Less defense is a strong offense. And the winner is me! Recall! One step further! Huh? Counter! Out of the way! Don't even try. Heads up. I'm in the zone. Don't cross the line. Catch this one. A beautiful shooting star. Your journey ends with me. Together, I won't budge. Then one step. Vision strike.
Compared to last season's Corrupted Overlord, where earning performance points meant focusing on dodging, this time it's simpler. You just need defensive parries to score performance points. That shift made it easier for me, especially with Caesar, a defense agent, who only uses one assist point to block heavy attacks. Thanks to this season's mechanics, I didn't run into the same problems I had with my roster's lack of impact agents. Another big change this season is the inclusion of the Electro Spark buff. It boosts an agent's crit rate by 20% and crit damage by 40% after triggering a chain attack, perfect assist, or quick assist. This made a difference for me with Evelyn's loadout. Normally, I'd aim higher, but I could drop her crit rate to 40%. With her Binding Seal adding 20% and Electro Sparks 20% on top, she still manages to hit the 80% threshold to activate her additional ability Ambush Point, which means the damage multiplier for her chain attack and ultimate increases to 125% of the original value. Another key note is that with the Electro Spark buff active and a 4-piece Swing Jazz set, which Evelyn can trigger easily, Caesar and Lucy could contribute to the overall damage. That in mind, while it may seem like a good idea to watch Evelyn's bakery whenever she does her chain attack, I highly advise to swap out and let your other agents deal damage since Evelyn's chain attack animation takes a while to finish. If you're interested, here are some alternative team compositions which a collaborator of mine used who also does level 50 runs. From corrupted politicians to overpriced hexapod construction equipment, we've taken down every single one. I hope this video was as entertaining as it was helpful to your future runs. Look, these level 50 runs aren't me trying to show off. They're honestly just a way to reach out to players who feel overwhelmed by ZZZ's endgame. By pulling them off with all these restrictions, it is my hope that I can show you that while ZZZ's endgame has some form of skill expression, the difficulty can be circumvented with simple pre-operation prep work, like leveling your agents to level 60 and careful planning. No crazy reflexes required. You don't need to be a sweaty no-life king. While working on this, I suddenly recalled how I used to watch Devil May Cry 5 videos to cheese the Platinum Trophy, specifically Hell in Hell mode, since my skills were a bit lacking. Though I didn't copy the video frame by frame, it inspired me to formulate my own playstyle, something I hope my videos do as well. Drop your team compositions or experiences with this season's Deadly Assault in the comments below, and you might just spark some inspiration for a fellow proxy. If you enjoyed this, consider dropping a like or subscribe for more of my content. I'll see you guys on the next excursion.